Peace be with you again. This is Brother Salih continuing our discussion about God in person, and I'm representing the Zeptepi Institute. I want to start off this time because I'm still speaking with the other couple videos that I just made about God in person. But I want to talk a little bit about what Eastern philosophies call chakras or energy centers that exist in your being. In the same way that our solar system, because of the powerful gravitational pull of the sun and the light and heat that comes from it, right? That energy has, and the gravity of the sun have produced flux of energy around it. And those flux are what becomes the orbit of materials that form in planets that go around the sun. In the same way that you have a sun and then the planets around it, you'll see that same example when you talk about a atom, when you talk about a positive and neutral charge as a nucleus and the electrons that go around it. This is the natural vibration of creation and of manifestation. Okay, well, in that same way, your body has flux of the energy that's flowing through it. It has natural meridians of energy. And there are energy centers, like, for instance, in the what they call the so-called third eye, you got the pineal and pituitary gland that are in control of hormones and the chemical balance and metabolism of your body. You have the thyroid gland. You have glands that go all the way down. And these glands represent energy. Now, there is stuff out there a little bit to talk about chakras, right? And one of them says that like for instance, the root chakra, there's a color associated with it and a vibration, a sound associated with it. And that one is the musical note of C. This root chakra is located at the base of the spine, and it is associated with survival, ambition, grounding one's physical energy. It's about energy. Okay. And then the musical note D, in the color orange, the sacral or water chakra located just below the navel. And it is associated with creativity, sensuality, sexual energy, and relationships. Then you have the musical note F, green. The heart chakra is located in the center of the chest, and it is associated with compassion, understanding, love, and healing. And the musical note and the color blue is the throat chakra. It is located at the base of the throat, and it is associated with communication, speaking one's truth, clairaudience, and taking away pain. And then, of course, the third eye, or that chakra, the musical note A, or indigo purple is the color associated with it. And it is located at the center of the forehead. It is associated with clairvoyance, intuition, understanding, and inner vision. And then there's one that at the crown of your head, the musical note B, in the violet, the color violet or yellow or white, excuse me. The crown chakra is located at the top of the head. It is associated with spirituality, mediation, and cosmic awareness, right? So these chakras, this flux of energy that you see in everything, you see it in the sun and the creation of the planets and their orbit around it. Same thing exists in your physical body. Now, this is about God in person, so we're going back to the source. It's when consciousness returns to the source of itself. That's when the thing that we call existence exists happens. The fact that I am and I know it. That is the realization of your being. And this has to take place with all dimensions of your being. Right now, we're not as evolved as we should be because we are only in 3 dimensions. You know, we don't have an experience or understanding of the higher parts of ourselves. And even those of us who struggle to try to work some of these sciences and practices, right, we're still only evolving. But Imagine if you had a society that was constantly at it and it was the main theme of the society. That's why you look back in the ancients and at the source, they're always talking about know thyself. It's that self-knowledge, that experience of self. I'm not talking about theory or any of that. I'm talking about the actual experience. Like the scripture says that Adam knew Eve. He didn't theorize about Eve. He smelled her hair. You know what I mean? He experienced her being. So in that same way, we have to experience self. We have to begin to know self. And this self-knowledge is more than just a slogan. It's an actual act and process of experience. And the path for it, the vehicle for it, is the trance state and the dream state. Thank you for listening. Brother Salih, just trying to contribute to the discussion of the knowledge of self and God in person. Peace be with you.